Hey guys, I wanted to also just make a video to talk a bit about distancing yourself from manipulation. And there are so many ways we get manipulated in today's world. Um, the main way you can get that we get manipulated is through um, is nowadays. Well, I guess you could say from companies. It's one of the main ways for everyone that applies to everyone. I mean, there's obviously different things, different scenarios are different, different people's lives are different, but we're all subject to manipulation from organizations, large organizations in the world, most of which are profit driven companies. I guess some could be governments, but like I wanted to just use an example today of the media industry and particularly Hollywood. Hollywood has started doing this thing where the movie comes out. So, like, let's say this new movie that's come out with Jesse Eisenberg and what's his name, the other Culkin brother, um, Kieran Culkin, is it or something? But it's directed by Jesse Eisenberg, and they're doing the press tour. And in the press tour, if you watch any of the interviews, you know, um, they really make it seem like they didn't get along and they're annoyed with each other and they argue all the time. And they have a dynamic that reflects the characters that they play in the movie. In the movie, I think I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the trailer, and it really looks like the lot of the movie is about the two of them being very close but disagreeing with each other and bickering and arguing and whatever. They have a relationship, and then I'm sure that evolves over the course of the movie. um, but I think if you watch those interviews really closely, you'll notice that a lot of the while it's very convincing, the way that the two of them, as they do their press tour, the real people, Jesse Eisenberg and this Culkin guy, they are presenting themselves as actually having that dynamic. That is, if you pay attention closely, that is manufactured, and that there is an understanding and a realization in Hollywood, and this is not the only movie that does it. There've been several in recent years where they've realized that audiences around the world now love this kind of hype, where you see real people doing the press tour, and the dynamic between the actors reflects and mimics the roles that they play, and people latch on to that, and create a buzz around it, and that gives them the excitement to even go see the movie, even if they're not actually originally interested in the movie. They just want to see these two people's dynamic, the actual characters play out as the characters in the movie, to see, for example, if it's a romantic film, they would, they will be part of their marketing strategy for the two actors, let's say it's a man and a woman, who are doing the press tour around the world, to over exaggerate their chemistry and dynamism and make people think, oh, is there something really going on between these two actors in real life outside of the movie? Is there a relationship or is there a romance that actually we could, if we went and saw the movie, we could see little you know indications or examples or different moments, special, honest, deeply honest moments of this in the movie. And that just excites people so much, because you're like, oh, I'm going to get to see a film that is a fictional film, but there are these two famous actors whose lives kind of are so well suited for this actual thing, that I'm going to see something, something like a real. I'm going to get a window into this deeper dynamic between the two real people that I'll get to witness as they portray these characters. And that is just such something to really talk about, that creates buzz. You want to then say, you talk about the movie, you can say, did you know that the actors really, in real life, they've actually got this same dynamic? It becomes a talking point. You want to tweet about it. People just love this kind of thing, and Hollywood realized, and so they have started to get actors to pretend that the dynamic they have in real life and not on set, and they create even little stories about it, um, was the same as the ones of the characters that they portray. It just creates intrigue with audiences and makes people watch their movie. They know it, and they're manipulating you, and they're playing you for that. That's how subtle and far the companies are willing to go, to get you to spend your money on their product. That's what that is. All of this is. It's marketing to get them revenue, and you shouldn't fall for it. And people are falling for it by the millions. Go and see a movie if you want to see the movie, if you think it'll be good, if you like it, not because the media machine is trying to convince you that you're gonna get a glimpse into you know, a sub narrative that is partly um, that extends beyond the actual film and into real life or something like that. And this is just one example. So just watch out for, don't let yourself get manipulated. It's hard, honestly. It still will be probably, but trying to make some conscious decisions so that you're not just watching the crap that they want you to watch. Buying the crap that they want you to buy. It's I'm not trying to tell you like, oh, be this way or that way. Just try and think for yourself, whatever you come up with, and then what you want, and then make a wise decision based on that. Could help. Yeah. So just wanted to point this out. I'm sure this is not a huge surprise to a lot of people. But yeah, feel free as always to just tell me what you think. I don't really care if you don't need to like or don't subscribe to my channel or any of that stuff. But yeah, just if you have something smart to say, then yeah, put it in the comments. I can maybe learn from someone else out there. Yeah.